Hello, I'm John Joe. Welcome to Line War. I'm playing Owen again because he wanted another game. This is the setup so far. I'm red over here. I've started with this energy well because I really wanted to get these two, and I'm hoping he's going to start somewhere nearby. And I'm going to try to get tanks through this section. I know I shouldn't have placed them there. They're going to struggle getting through that. Oh well, too late now. So I've tried to go up in the top so I can just sort of capture some territory going down like that. Get these guys to go like that. And then these units are going to spread through this way. And I want tanks in there as well because I need to capture these two energy wells really fast so that I can place some energy structures on them. Oh, I haven't changed these over to tanks. That doesn't help. There we go. Tanks. See, we're all good. I know what I'm doing. Thanks. You're welcome. And get rid of that. So hopefully, I think, because of the way it was set up, I can't remember how it was actually set up. Let's have a look at the top screen. Yeah, so he was going across like this, I think. He had some territory there, or this island here. If I'm to be honest, I think he started on this island here, which made me want to go with air units just in case, but I think that I'd have the advantage if he does, and he's going to struggle to win. So I'm hoping he's gone down here, which would make for a much more interesting game. And some of this area will be contested, especially these two locations here, which I'm going to need to hold for a very long time. So we've got energy now, and I'm not sure, I'm full, but I have 25, so I've only used up 5, so I've got 25 more to go, so 55 is my total. Okay, so I do have that. Can I build an energy wall on it yet? I can, but is it worth doing right now? I think so. Right, and these guys, I probably should try and be a bit more snaky. There we go. Just do that for now. I don't see him anywhere just yet. Is that a blue territory line? Or is that just the way the mountains are coloured and I'm being colourblind? I don't know. Doesn't look like it. But I have tanks now. So we're going to get these two locations soon. Right, and these guys, I kind of just want to go down this way because I need to know where he is. If I can't see him yet, I am concerned that he has started over here, and I've started poorly. And if that's the case, I just want to capture territory really fast, and I'm going to want to go for some anti-air, because he's probably gone with air units and navy if that's the case, but he doesn't have much energy wells if he's there. He can take this one. Oh no, he is here. There we go. We found him. Right, and with that being the case, I can turn off tanks here and turn off tanks here. Where is he going to be? He's going to probably try and get the eco. So if I can sneak some tanks around the back. Yeah, that one. So we'll get these guys to go around the back here. That was a poorly drawn line. The blue and blue. Any more tanks can come around the north. And hopefully that'll confuse them. Get rid of those and just have tanks there. So we'll have that on blue. Right, so he spotted me and he's put on a circle blue command there by the looks of it. Let's grab that line. There's no tanks attached to it anymore, so let's go out. Right, so he's probably concerned that I've gone for a lot of infantry until he spotted my tanks. He's now moving into position over there. He has spotted them because he's on blue commands. Let's just move these guys that way, and that way I know that they're going to be somewhere useful. Ah, he has a very important structure there. It looks like he's crossed the water. He's got a trade route set up from here to here. Well spotted there. I didn't actually notice that that's what he was doing. Right, I'm going to want to do that and get these guys to come around like that because those units are going to block me. And these units are going to want to come join that way. He's got artillery set up there. And I don't know what I'm going to want to do, but he does have good control in this section. I may lose this energy well. I don't know if I can hold it that well. Because he sees me with tanks, he's probably not likely to suspect air units, and I'm hoping I could get away with that, but I don't think I have the economy to fund it, to be honest. Right, you over that way. I want to see what he's got. And if not, I can bring these guys up through the bottom here, and that'll surprise him. Let's just click that. I want to take this out. This is very important to take out because I don't want him getting an eco boost this early on. And if that works out, I'm going to get you guys to come around this way and just confuse him a little, I think. Right, so I have found some of his units over here, but that's not too much of a problem. What I could do is just try and set up some territory grabbing. There we go, do that. And that there. There you go, so now I've got units going in multiple directions. My energy's doing alright. I'm attacking them from 2 different points. I can turn those off. I just want to build up some tanks in this direction. You guys are probably getting destroyed there. I'm just going to leave it to it. 4. Turn those off. Blue command. Yeah, run away. You're in a bad spot there. Just take out stuff. Go for that one. Why are you tanks fighting there? You should be running away. Oh, because it's an orange command. Ah, God's sake. Oh well. Too late. Right, you guys need to pile on top of that guy. Probably not the best way I could say that. Do that. There you go. These tanks doing nothing. Let's retreat them that way. Why can't I place that? There you go. That went with tanks. There you go. Just push through with tanks. These guys should just be capturing territory for me, and that's not a bad thing. Let's just push up through that way. I can place some structures here like commandos or whatever. Build some commandos. Not sure exactly what I want to do there. Why are you guys acting so weird there? But I do have some more tanks coming in. My energy's doing perfectly fine. I don't need to worry too much. But my economy could be progressing faster. Do I have any areas in which I could be grabbing more territory? Not so much, but I could do some more barracks, to be honest. Let's set up a barracks there. And that should help me gather more territory soon. So what are my tanks doing down here? Right, so I have some territory down here. I want a barracks there, but for now, I kind of want some more units in the top here, because I might be able to take out those. Just grab that territory. There you go. Now I'll put that on a blue command, and haste, because I have tons of energy, and I can use it. So, may as well. As these guys grab territory behind this front line, they should hopefully catch up. I'm not sure exactly what his plan is, but he definitely has this island here, so I am going to need air units eventually. I may as well switch into that. I'm obsessed with air units today. And these infantry are going to come around down here. There's more energy in case I need it for my air units, because I'm obsessed with them. There we go, grab some territory and eco. And in about a year's time, I should own this section over here. That's not the greatest way to do that. Remember to snake. There we go, that'll do. Up that way. I don't know why I'm doing this. This is taking too long, and it's not even going to be that long. There you go. Hopefully I end before that becomes useful. And flipping out, those tanks progressed fast. Do that. There you go. Oh, they're all going to come in this way. Okay, don't do that. Ah, I'm doing it again. Orange. There you go. Silly tanks. Right, I've lost everything there now. I may as well just hope that I can kill those things. Right, but I have another wave of tanks coming in. Should I go for more tanks, or should I go for air units? He doesn't seem to have anything in regards to anti-air, so I kind of want to go air units. But oh, he's got something going on over here. Now I kind of want to go infantry. Right, turn that off, turn that off, turn that off, turn that off, so I can see you guys move back with the blue line. I have 4, he seems to have 4 as well, so... I'm hoping that because I'm in mountainous lands, I should be okay to defend that from him. I did not succeed with my tanks over there, so... I am going to go with stuff over here. How far does this reach, though? It does reach where I want it to reach, so I'm going to go with that, and I'm going to go with strikers. I absolutely love strikers in this game. Right, I'm going to get some of these to go this way, because that's not going to last much longer. Let's get these guys to come this way. Okay, that defense did not work. There we go. So, I need to focus that. I'm going to place another barracks over here, and they're going to push down this way. I'm running out of economy, which is not good, but my tanks are pushing quite heavily into his land. Maybe I should, I don't know, focus more on maneuvering my tanks. So I'm trying to make sure I hit the artillery there, but there are some still in the mountains that are just sort of hidden away. I'm going to build up some over here. In fact, actually, I'm going to get you guys to come around this way and sneak into the back there, and I'll have you on haste because I've got too much energy. Turn that off because it's now just confusing. If I make you guys go this way, he's going to send his army that way too, I think. If you can hear the baby in the background, that's fine. She's asleep making noises at the minute. I think he spotted my tanks coming in. And that's fine, I suppose. So he is actually not doing what I was expecting him to do, and he's sending his forces that way instead. Which is okay as well, I suppose. But I am still concerned about what's going on down here. We've got this group here, so let's get these guys to come in there. Okay, do I still have these territories down here? I do. I could use them for something. And all that time I spent setting up these lines, and they died up here right after I'd done that. Get you to come back. He just seems to have too many infantry for my tanks to take out. Let's take out a structure if I can. Hope for the best. I probably can't take it out, to be honest. Nope. I have a striker there, so that's good. But I don't want to reveal that I have air units, because then he'll start building anti-air. Let's turn it on orange mode. I reckon these lines should have like a point on it, just like a dot on either end, and you can just grab it and slightly rotate it, you know? I reckon that would be quite a good little feature, because I keep on having to redraw lines because I keep messing them up. But I should definitely have grabbed more territory by this point. Right, do I still have down here, or am I struggling? I think I'm struggling, but I can try and set this to go up around that area. If I can try and take over some of these areas, there's a few eco structures there that I might be able to grab later on. But I do have some units there, so that's good at least. It looks like I've won this engagement down here now. Let's just retreat a little. I want to see what he's got. He's built quite a lot of structures close together. Another thing that I'm thinking of is a nuke, but I just don't quite have the economy for it. I've got one striker so far, that's not great. He's in the bloody mountains now. Don't go into the mountains. Nope. Nope, don't do it. So he is stuck in this location here. He's probably got this area, and he's probably got a navy yard capturing this lands over here. He's probably down here at some point as well. Right, now I've got quite a few units. What I want to do is set up a point command here as an orange, and another one there. And that way they'll push through in one small location rather than spreading out across the whole thing. And we don't want them on flag commands because they will spread out. That's the point. Okay, push forward. And if I push forward like that, the tanks will go around each other, setting up a curve around them, hopefully. But unfortunately, I didn't spot this thing. Let's get you tanks to go there. Don't grab onto that though. He is sneaking some units in there, and I've only got 2 strikers. I really don't want to reveal them yet, because they're really not going to be that effective right now. There you go. So I'm getting this section gone. But he is coming in here. Well, he probably will take out this structure, let's face it. Right, he's got artillery there, so I'm going to turn this to a blue command. I want to get in there and take out those artillery. And once they're closer, turn them orange. There you go, orange. Ah, it's just back blue. That one. There you go. Not flags, just orange. You should be shooting. Why are you still... There you go. Right. If I can save this structure, I'll be amazed, to be honest. Let's put that there. And let's make this line wider. Hopefully that should make it a bit easier. We do have a good force coming this way now. And I lost all my tanks over here, which is not good, obviously. If he takes out this energy well, it's going to be a bit of a struggle to keep this going. Right, I have 3 strikers. They can do enough damage, I suppose. And if I set up strikers there, screw it. I'm going to have to, otherwise he's going to overpower me here. I don't think I can win this very easily, you know. Right, can I set up something over here? I probably can. If I set up barracks. I'm worried he's got the ocean, so I want to keep away from this coast here, at least. He can't get to me that way anyway. So I've got a barracks. They will continue to send units this way, so I'll just leave that for a bit and hope that that will be okay. At least for now. And I'm hoping my strikers over here are enough support to help with my tanks. Turn that dot off. There you go, so this barracks is now producing units only to go this way. If I just link it to make sure. Okay, he's sending more units in. He's found my energy well and he wants to take that out. Now my strikers have returned. We now have 4. I want to turn that off so that they all stay for a second. Right, we've got units there. They're trying to defend the mountain there. Right, okay, fine. We'll just go around this way then instead, I suppose. We will just continue that path. Turn that off. Okay, now someone going to catch onto that, so I'll do it like that. Right, where's my striker going? Once that guy lands and they can all launch at the same time, I'm going to target a structure over here. Hope that I can take it out, particularly the factories. Because they're the ones that are going to be producing anti-air, and he does seem to only have 1 factory over here, and it's mostly infantry coming in through this section. So let's just do that. I've got to defend for a while, so... Air units. There we go. I now have 4. We should be fine. I am struggling to keep this one here. Right, so I think this should be okay. As long as I take out that and he has no SAM, I think I'm winning. I'm not 100% sure, gotta be honest. But I do have some barracks coming out over here, some units coming out from there, I mean. Which is making a difference. He doesn't have any territory down here, so he didn't seem to get a massive boost in units. Or territory, should I say. These guys are expanding nicely. Let's turn that off there and get these guys to instead go this sort of way and zigzag through here. And once that's claimed, we'll just go like that. There you go. Why not? Just turn that off. We don't need reinforcements going that way. We just need more territory because we are kind of winning here. We took out the factory. He doesn't seem to have anti-air because I still have no damage on my air units. And after that, I will just set up a circle command for all my strikers. But I really wanted to take out that factory before any air units came in. It's just slowing me down with mass infantry, which I think he just copied what I did earlier, and it's being kind of effective. Just not as... Ah, he took out my energy. That's fine. When I push back, I can rebuild it. Right, they're there. And they are recharging, so I might just leave them for a bit. If I take that off, and that off, we can start pushing again. Do I want to assist my tanks? Or do I want to take out structures? I probably want to take out structures, but for now I'm going to take out some artillery over here. We now have 5 strikers, so I don't know how I want to do this. Do I want to build another airfield? Probably not. Maybe, I've got some good eco now. Oh, he is over here. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Can I support from that? No, I cannot. So, that's fun. I don't want to invest here if I can't keep it. Ah! There's a defense line. Right, so let's go this way around. Let's just grab some territories that way. Do that. Right, now that I've taken that down, I am just going to start targeting the structures. He's got another thing down there, so I'm going to put that there. That'll be fine. I'm struggling a bit more with energy again, but I think I can hold this again. So, let's put it back there. Another thing I should have done was built like an energy depot so I can store the energy instead. I don't want tanks in the mountains, so I'm going to turn that off. There you go, let's turn that like that. I think I should be fine for another barracks here at least. He set up defences there, so he spotted that at least, which is kind of smart. Okay, so he's got a few units there. I can't take that out, so I may as well not lose my units. We do have a random guy just stood here doing nothing. He's come back, so he's taken away his defences there, so I'm going to push instead. My strikers did attack. And either they destroyed that factory, or the factory wasn't actually a factory and it was a barracks, and you guys were trying to shout at the screen telling me that I'm an idiot, but, you know. Right. Let's spread out a bit more. He's got a fair amount of units there. And I'm struggling on energy. Nice. Let's start switching these out from tanks into artillery, as he's mostly using infantry, and I find that artillery is the most effective against infantry, but you do want tanks there because they're really good meat shields against them, and they do fire a lot, well, do a lot of damage, essentially. Right, my strikers are on the way again, but I think they're going to be targeting those things. By just putting on a blue command for now, so that they don't actually target on the way, unless directly. Like this, they're going to hit them because they're on the way, but they're wasting their missiles, which are good against the structures. There you go, and they'll just target like that. Okay, and there is a factory there. And put that on orange. Right, if I build a factory down here, I can then start using that instead. Just not sure what he owns. I need to start building some economy stuff. Now if I do this, get an artillery piece. If I do that, then, you know, I should get some free hits in before he notices at least. Right, that's not really being effective. Wait till they're lined up again. And I'm going to have to target specific ones. So he's building anti-air there, but I can't reach that. Which is unfortunate. Oop, just went straight off of that then. Bring that down here. And do that. There we go. Grab some territory. Hopefully that doesn't leave me too exposed for a bit. It's a bit risky. But we'll see how it goes. He's grabbing territory here, which I don't like, because that's kind of right where I don't want him to be. Strikers are fine. I'm going to target that one there. down in this section, I have a lot of things I can build, so let's start building. Can I build 2? No, I cannot. So I'm going to want a city at this point, I think. And I don't know if I can really hold this off. I want my artillery to move through the mountains, so that's not a bad idea that they're going there. It was genuinely an accident, but still. As I'm getting my strikers over on this side, I might be able to see if he actually does have any anti-air, but I don't think he does just... Oh, he does. He's got 1 unit there. Because they're on a strike command, they won't target that thing, I don't think. So they're just going to focus on the building and then fly away. Luckily, he's only got 1. But I would like to take that out before it becomes too much of a problem. They should come down here. Look how many flipping infantry he's got. I assume he's got some of these other trade routes set up already, especially this one. That's probably what he needed. If that's the case, wouldn't my best bet be to build some navy units? He doesn't seem to have invested much in it, because there's a lot of territory here I could grab too. What would be best, though? Submarines, because they're invisible and you wouldn't be able to see them so well? Probably. Or not? But then if I build cruisers, I could shoot the industry too. Cruisers, because then I can destroy all this. There you go. Right, I know what I want to do now. But that's still a bit of a problem. I could build energy here too, though, so if I needed to. I do need to increase my economy, though, and I am kind of losing this fight over here. Right, if I do that, turn that off and go for that, hopefully my strikers can take out these 2 SAM units before they become a problem. I'm just going to focus on defending now until I get some cruisers going. There's a lot of territory I could have done. I was hoping to get the battle done really quickly, so I didn't focus too much on other places. And holy like, I've got a lot of infantry down here. Let's go like that. You guys. And you guys. And go that way. I don't want them to go this way, though. I want them to go this way, because I can imagine I'm probably not going to be doing very good over here in a bit. I lost a striker. He's got quite a few anti-air units in the area. That one's going a bit too deep in territory. They've run out of missiles, so I'm just going to recall them and then send them back in a minute. Over here, my artillery are pushing through, and I don't think he's spotted that too much. Really want my cruiser going, so I need to press T. There. So close. Not quite though. Is it going to get there again? I don't think it is. Keeps on going up and down. Alright, I'll wait a minute. Right, because I'm going to build only 1, I don't want it to die, so I'm going to build it here and have it just move outward. So close. There we go, right. Now you build cruisers, go this way. Is that cruisers? Yep, cool. That might take a while to return on my investment, but yeah, the plan is, all of this is quite exposed by water. He doesn't seem to actually have a navy. And even if I was in his position, I'd have an airfield here, because then I could guard the ocean, I can protect, I could support the land here as well, you know. It just kind of makes sense to have at least some navy. Right, so all these infantry are going to start flooding into this area. There is a damaged infantry unit in that forest there. Have I taken that out? Right, let's turn that arrow off. And do that. And then you can have infantry going to you as well. We can do that. And that. And then also that, because then it kind of cuts across a few things, and why not? It just spreads them out. And when there's a lot of units, it actually is kind of more effective to do it that way. Up in the north, I'm doing all right, and I've got a fair few infantry coming in to help over there. And now that I do have a cruiser being built, And my energy is relatively speaking sorted now. Okay, there was a bit of lag there. I was a bit concerned that I'd done something wrong. Pretty much just holding off his wave of infantry, and he must have some form of plan. He does have some form of plan. I don't like this some form of plan. Can I reach that location? I can. Right. Air units. And grab these and do that. I struggle to defend this location for a bit, but I should be alright. It's not too much of a problem. Sometimes you just kind of got to think from the enemy's perspective and think what they're doing at the time. I'm just trying to make sure I don't get caught out. There's a few units coming down this way, so if I just do that and make sure I'm not too exposed. And now that I've got a lot of infantry coming through this way, I should be able to get a lot coming here. I don't necessarily want the infantry going on that line, so I'm going to turn it off so my infantry flood down this section, allowing my vehicles to come down this section a bit better. That's kind of the plan. How it pans out, on the other hand, might be a completely different story. Just turn that off. I've managed to defend that. There you go. Go about your merry day, and we should be fine. Match ended. How did I win that? I didn't even manage to get through with my cruisers. I was so looking forward to tearing up that area with those. Oh wow, he earned much more money than I did. He was on 20,000 units lost worth. He was on 8,000 on units lost. It was with my infantry that flooded through. I think he thought that that was like me saving them up for such a long time, and I was able to do that constantly from now on. Maybe like a little bit of intimidation. Either way, thank you for watching. Let me know what you thought on that match. And yeah, I definitely didn't play very well, but you got to remember I haven't played for quite a long time now. But yeah, there are 2 videos on screen right now. Feel free to click on one, and I'll see you there.